Let's go.
All right, here we go now, baby. Right back into the action for another day of the week. Looking to end the week strong here. So 2-2 on yesterday's video. 0-2 on the NBA. Got burned very badly at the end of that Miami Heat game. However, 2-0 in the NHL, where we are absolutely rolling up a little bit more than 8 units since the start of the year when I started betting on hockey. So let's look to carry that into this evening, where I have 2 picks on the ice. Then we're going to get a little bit weird. An MVP pick for the NBA All-Star Game. And, of course, a pick for the Daytona 500. Let's get right into the action. We're going to start things off with the game of the night in the NHL. We have the Minnesota Wild at home with the Florida Panthers in town. And I'm going to take a shot on the Wild as an underdog here, plus 113. So yeah, Panthers have the offensive edge, but the Wild even this thing out, a pretty decent edge on the defensive side of things. So high danger chances allowed over the last 10 games, first versus 24th. As a result of that, or due in part to that, 4th and 20th in expected goals allowed in favor of course, the Wild. Then we get into some home-away splits, which really pit this bet over the top. The Wild absolutely dynamite at home this season, 16-3-1, 6 straight wins at home where they've scored 32 goals. I invite you to look into some of their numbers at home compared to on the road. Much better at home, where they have a plus 30 goal differential this season. Then you take a look at the Panthers on the road, quite simply not the same team when you take them outside of Florida. 7-12 in their last 19 road games for the season, just a plus 4 goal differential on the road compared to plus 53 at home. Give me the Minnesota Wild as an underdog. Next up, we were off to Chicago, where we have the Dallas Stars in town. I will take a shot on those Stars to win in regulation, coming in at minus 105, so 3-way money line betting, and they are just quite simply the much better team. Expected goals for percentage over the last 10, 7th versus 28th. Chicago struggling offensively at the moment, 30th in expected goals for in the span. Not very good, especially with Marc-Andre Fleury in net, who has been getting lit up. 4 or more goals allowed in 5 of his last 8 starts, including allowing 5 goals in 3 different occasions during the span. Chicago just 3-7 in his last 10 starts. And Dallas will have Jake Oettinger in net. And this guy's been absolute dynamite on the road here, a 2.29 goals against average plus a 93.8 save percentage. I like his chances versus this weak offense that has not looked good in the second game of a back-to-back. So give me Dallas to win in regulation. Next up, let's get a little bit weird, shall we? We have the NBA All-Star Game going down on Sunday night. I got a long shot pick to win the MVP. I'm going to take Jason Tatum at 20-1. So why do I like Tatum to win this award? Well, he was an absolute ball hog in last year's game. So check out his stats. 16 shot attempts, tied for the 3rd most. Scored 21 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And here's the thing. He did this all in just 17 minutes. He had a handful of guys play 30 or more minutes in this game. So I think Tatum was going out there trying to win the award. He did a great job of filling the stat sheet up in just 17 minutes. And here's why I like this angle for this bet, because I pulled this off before. Some of you might recall I correctly picked Kawhi Leonard to win the 2020 NBA All-Star Game MVP at 14-1. And that was solely based on the fact that in the 2019 game, he shot the ball whenever he touched it. So Jason Tatum, I think great value there, 20-1. He is a starter in this game. So 20-1 for Tatum to win the All-Star Game MVP. Next up, we're going to wrap things up with, gentlemen, start your engines. The Daytona 500, oh my God, going down on Sunday. How fantastic is this? And I'm taking a shot on the favorite here. You know, it doesn't take a genius to tell you to place a bet on Denny Hamlin, but plus 950, guys, almost 10-1 to win this race, a race that he has absolutely dominated over the last 6 years. In 5 of the last 6 years, he's been fantastic in this race. So let's take a look at some of these results. 2021, 5th place, but he led for 98 laps. 2020, he won the whole damn thing, led for 79 laps. 2019, he won the whole damn thing, led for 30 laps. 2018, 3rd place finish, led for 22 laps. 2016, he won the whole damn thing, leading for 95 laps. So he's always in the mix in this race, and he's always in the mix in general. You know, take a look at his results from last year. 19 top 5 finishes. That is the 2nd most in NASCAR. So Denny Hamlin, very much worth a shot here as a favorite, plus 950 to win the Daytona 500. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my best bets for tonight and for this weekend. Let me know what your best bets are in my comment section right down there. Good luck with your bets tonight, unless you are fading me. And as always, keep chasing that paper. Woo!